Alright, welcome back to Arkham Origins. So we're left back on. We, defeated the Electrocutioner in an epic boss fight, and I was about to clear the rest of this level. But first of all, I forgot to view the other Boiler Deck Room fighters. So, here's the tourney bracket, and I'm wearing this without glasses, so I'm, gonna have to look at it closely. Oh, apparently Electrocutioner was final round. Okay, so we got a Nick, a Roy, a Rainer, the Prussian, guy, we talked about him, yeah. Odin, Lee, I think that's the Leroy guy we talked about earlier. Big Al, Frankie, the Colossus Nicefield, I think that's who that's supposed to be. We got JD, Big Al, Odin. So they all moved up in the ranks, and it looks like Big Al's the last guy before they'd fight Electrocutioner. And what's interesting is that you meet a guy who looks kind of like a big, the guy in the poster, Frankie the Colossus Nicefield later. I think that the implication might be that he's like Penguin's big tough enforcer guy fight later, but yeah. I always thought either the enforcer guy was supposed to be that Frankie the Colossus Nicefield guy, I think that was his name, or this Big Owl character they're talking about. So it's kind of an interesting little detail. But now let us continue to the rest of this, somehow not yet sunken boat. Okay. Yeah, slide is so satisfying to do.
If Mr. Cobblepot finishes with his guest and finds out you nasty brats let the Batman spoil his boiler deck fight, what do you think he's gonna do to you?
There was no audience left in the fights because all of them got beat up by Batman. It's all frozen here, man. Yeah, this ship is just a disaster, isn't it?
Can't say I'll miss the Oprah's bucket. What do you think he'll call her? Final offer 2?
Well, I mean, they made like Final Fantasy 2 and Final Fantasy like at least 13 now.
Well, maybe a new name's good luck. We could use it.
I can't access that. Yeah. I still see okay, but the mask and the mic in front of me is kind of messing with like my perception a little bit. So, playing a bit awkwardly. I should get context, but like I just see people put them in and it's like, no, that looks too it freaks me out too much. Like I'm scared of a lot of things. Weird eye stuff is a big one of them, but I maybe I've got to get over that. I should at some point. Hey. Hey, buddy.
Hey, get that frog!
Whee!
Alright, you lousy mug. Full alert.
How is this
Update. Anyone Sprinter? Is he still even on the ship? This is serious,
Aw,
lad.
take a little nap. He looks so peaceful. And his ear, yeah, his ears are glitching through the hood too. That bugs me so much. Okay, hold on. Alright. Broom. Yeah, this level should be almost over, relatively speaking. Okay.
Yeah, who'd think to break into this heat? All part of Penguin's plan.
Oh.
She knows what she's doing. She's tough, ain't she?
I can't resist. The temptation is too strong. We're trying to run out of the way. Okay. Your gun is no match for my electricity, you fool. Ooh.
Message for the Batman. From your mate, the Electrocutioner.
What a coincidence, I was just electrocuting people.
He is, and he says you may have won this round, but the fight is far from over. He'll be back for you, Batman. Watch your ass.
Lachinsky's come to, and now he's on the lam. I should have tied him up and called the cops to get him.
Dang, if only I had done something. If only I had not openly expressed regret about, like, not getting him. If only I had expressed that I should maybe pick him up or something. Yeah, just be able to
This idiot doesn't know anything. My best bet for finding Black Mask lies with Penguin.
I will just leave him here, and I will never regret that whatsoever, and I will not openly regretting that whatsoever. Openly express, not regress.
His gloves put out a strong electromagnetic pulse. If you can isolate the signal, I'll be able to track him down.
I'll get to work on that. Where are you off to now?
I'm on my way to the Final Offers casino. I'm going to make Penguin's assistant show me to her boss.
Dang, if only I had, like, openly expressed it, maybe I should do something about this luxury shooter guy. If only I'd done that. Okay, no open windows yet, but yeah, we're getting better looks at the ship, and eventually we're going to reach that room where... Where am I supposed to... This is not good. It's like I play Secret of the Mimic all over again. I don't know where I'm going. Oh! Oh. It's been too long since I played this. It really has, though. Like, I was planning on playing this earlier, but I'm like, no, I want to wait for Christmas, because it's a good time for that. Now, here's the real reason that electrical thing was there. So you can bust that open. Whenever you see these, you can always assume that means there's one of these fuse boxes you need electrified battering to destroy. And it's being next to it is a nice bonus. Alright. Oh, wow, my depth perception is really bad. Maybe I should... Yeah. What's funny is that it's like... I wear helmets a lot, so I'm kind of used to seeing out of this, even with the blurry... like visuals. The problem is a combination of this mask and the mic right in front of my face. But this is where it picks up like audio the best. So I'm in kind of an awkward position. Okay, drop down. Wait, no, I don't gotta drop down. Oh, that was just for... Well, I do need context.
Right. Looks like it's part of a larger set. If I can collect enough of these, I should be able to read the file.
Yeah, the thing, Riddler, I know he's called Enigma in this game, I'm just calling him Riddler, was ranting about, like, stop messing with my data handlers and, my data packets and stuff. It's like, we haven't done that yet. That's the first one we've actually gotten. It just left it sitting there where no one could see it. Like, no one bothered to pick it up. There we go. Happy New Year's. Let's take a look around this room.
Casino. Penguin's assistant must be nearby.
The mirrors are broken.
Cobblepot's office.
This guy's just drunk and taking a nap. Merry Christmas. Do your ears glitch through your hood too? Yes, they do. To get better hoods, it's not going to protect your ears from the cold. That's a huge, huge pig skull right there. I didn't know warthogs got that big. We got another casino. Again, the boat is a really cool looking location. Like, they do a good job locations in this game. Oh dear. Yes, it's me, the Batman, and I can see perfectly. I meant to do that. There we go. No, you don't. I love the slow motion shots of the battering knockouts. Now, this is a cool thing. There's a... Oh. Got his radio.
Aren't you a persistent pain in my bottle?
In the butthole.
I ain't taking new visitors, and there ain't no way I'm letting you in and see him, so you can be on your merry way. Show him the door, lad.
Well, if I'm the pain in the butthole, then consider me the diarrhea. This is why I'm not a superhero. I can't say cool things. Ow! Ow! Guess that the cardboard box is doing a really good job. I might have to take care of the armored guy last. But yeah, I like how the combat uses the different enemy types in this game. It kind of forces you to prioritize different things. So it's not you're just fighting the same guy and can do the same thing with each one. You gotta be like, okay, I sort of have to juggle between the knife guy and the gun guy and the armored guy. It's like interesting. It's a very different way of like how you're supposed to fight people compared to like some of the other Arkham games where they had less armored guys and you're just sort of supposed to like fight whoever. They didn't even have as many like gun guys in the direct combat scenarios like this one. Again, I really love the combat in this game. Because I feel like that's something Arkham kind of struggled with a bit, in the sense of combat was fun, but it could get very like simplistic and repetitive at times. But like this mixes it up enough to make each encounter feel more unique, in my opinion. And a big one especially, I think easily the worst part of a lot of the Arkham games from a gameplay standpoint is a lot of the boss fights are sadly not very good, especially with how, like, iconic a lot of Batman's villains are. They just don't make very good boss fights in a lot of them. Arkham Asylum, it was just, you fight the big guy again and again, and then the Poison Ivy one was a bit different, but that's about it. Check out the aquarium here, this is also just neat. You can see a big eel swim by occasionally, and that's really cool. I think that was it right there, but yeah, Arkham Knight didn't even try to have boss fights, for the most part. But this one, like, every boss fight is really fun in this game, and I'm really looking forward to, who we fight here soon. Yeah, my goal is to... We win! This drone, and also data pack you just had here. Oh. You're supposed to... Yeah, quickfire thing with the Batclaw is... It doesn't automatically aim for stuff at times. Stuff you'd think it aimed for, that is.
Like that, huh?
Yeah, like that. Ain't like she's making enough she can tell me what to do.
Yeah, you're right. Can't let him get the upper hand.
That's what my...
Let's kill this son of a bitch.
Love how he just immediately goes to complain to his wife. To the second the door opens, he's like, "That must be Batman. Let's kill him." Like he just knew somehow.
I told you. Not to worry.
We ain't going down without a fight.
I'm here to...
You hear the what? I can't hear you. My fist is too busy clogging up your mouth.
On Earth.
Well, now you'll find peace while you're asleep on the casino floor. Look at Batman trying to hit the button. I thought I could hit the elevator button. What? Oh. I thought this was the elevator, not the thing next to it. Stupid. Alright, come on, come on. Should I take off the mask? What's it not working? Hold on. Is this a glitch? Is there a button I'm missing in here? Hold on. Maybe I can... Can I fit my glasses over the mask? I kind of can, actually. I could see! I could fight! Oh, now I can actually see. Yeah, I can actually see now. Okay. Yeah, that would be way less scary if he walked around with glasses over his mask. I think some did wear glasses occasionally. I think Michael Keaton and Christian Bale did sometimes. I can't remember.
Now I'm really deep in it. Candy! She's earned herself a dry slap, she has.
That better be lip gloss you're reaching for.
Who gives a baseball bat under the desk and not like a gun? Like, that's...
Enough's enough! Open her up and let me out!
Yeah, but here's like, yeah, the thing I was talking about, the last episode about guns that kind of gets me. Oh, this and some other video games, actually all superhero ones, weirdly enough, do weird things with like firearms in terms of like, what kinds are used in these games. Because in all these Arkham games, it's like guys always have like assault rifles and shotguns and sniper rifles. But none of them ever have, like, handguns or anything. And in the Batman Begins video game, it was, like, the opposite. Everyone had, like, semi-automatic handguns or, like, Uzis, but none of them had, like, rifles or shotguns or anything. Spider-Man 2, the movie, the video game was similar, and actually so was the first Spider-Man movie video game. It was, like, all handguns, no rifle. It's just kind of weird. And, like, you get handguns appearing occasionally in these Arkham games, but usually only by very specific characters and in cutscenes and not, like, really regular weapons enemies use. And it's super jarring because sometimes you'll see a guy firing like an assault rifle full auto one-handed. It's like, dude, the recoil from that would break every single bone in your arm. What are you doing? Alright, but now let's go to this next room where I'm sure we will have no problems. Oh, no!
Hello, son. You know you ain't look. And you know what we do to trespassers.
I'm very stereotypically British. Yeah, ow. Yeah, this guy is a new fun enemy. I'm just showing off some of his attacks here. That was totally what that was. But in all seriousness, that actually was what I was doing here. I can, like, beat this guy relatively easily for the most part. But yeah, like, these are way more... These are, like, the big, huge guys of the game, since, like, the Titan formula used in the Arkham Asylum game doesn't exist yet. And they're way more fun to fight than in my opinion. They got more attacks, they're a bit faster. I like their grab attack. It's a bit of a different dynamic than, like... The Titans just sort of like, oh, charge at you, hit it, then you can, like, jump on it. It's like, I really like these bigger guys in these games better. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Again, I love the new enemies in this game. Like... Alright. Now, yeah, again, this guy, he kind of looks like the Frankie... What? Oh, I think he hit something on accident, yeah. But this guy here, he kind of looks like the Frankie, the Colossus, Nicefield guy you see in the poster. So I wonder if that's who this is supposed to be. Alternatively, either he's that, or like... I always assumed maybe he was supposed to be that Big Al character they were talking about in the boiler deck fight room. So that was just always kind of like my thoughts on this. Yeah, so we're... Oh, this is nice. So you get a nice little backstory for the ship.
Behold, the final offer.
It's not a very good model, but I don't think so.
And you think I bought her for a song of a band of Somali pirates? They were gonna sell her for
I'm the captain now.
Believe it. Now, she weren't always called the final offer. That was my work of genius. In a previous life, she was the hybrid cargo cruise liner, Olivia B. Meredith. A proud old...
I think that's a reference to Burgess Meredith, the original Penguin actor from 60s Batman. I think if the Olivia is a reference to something. Like, I can't remember what, though.
What they let slip through their fingers.
Yeah, they're talking about scrapping. They're talking about scrapping the ship, though, due to yet literally being falling apart. What are these TVs even for? Actually, hold on. Is it? Looks like a security feed or something, but it's like the Office. What kind of like weird Five Nights at Freddy's fan game setup is this? What kind of weird... Five Nights at the Final Offer. Yeah, this is the room I was talking about. Look at this. But one of the craziest and most ridiculous things is there's a Predator section on the boat where there's a huge gaping hole in the side of a wall where a bunch of snow is coming through. And it's like, why couldn't I enter the boat through there? Like, it's like, why did I gotta go to this door? And the area, too, is like right next to where Penguin is. Like, it's right next to his office. It's like, I could've just went through there the whole time. Why did I need to walk up here? There's this giant gaping hole that I could get through this whole time. Also, this is great talk. I love the way it says just scum.
The Falcones are done. Finished. A dying empire. It's our turn.
Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
You calling me weak?
Meek. It's from the Bible.
Oh, I ain't never read that book. But if you're the praying type, maybe you should shut your mouth and pray your boss tells my boss what he wants to know. Else both of you are gonna be, what do you guys say? Swimming.
Swimming fishes? Oh, that's original. You think of that yourself, you low-class goomba?
One more word.
Yeah, I love the Italian-American mobster voices in this game so much. This is, the only... I think this is the only non-Black Mask one you meet. This is a Falcone guy, and he's also probably the most intelligent one you meet in the game. Again, like, it is very stereotypical to the point where I'm like, is this kind of offensive? Like, they get very stereotypical of them in this game. This is even a cool guy. He doesn't even, like, really pick a fight with you after, you save him, which is surprisingly rare in this game. So, like, there's a bit in Arkham City where they're gonna dunk a Two-Face guy into some, like, boiling water, some Joker guys, and if you save him, he still beat you up. It's like, no, this guy's cool. But, yeah, I know... I'm trying to find out how you unlock the okay. Finish the proto counter without being seen. So, if I do this, I unlock the electric battering. No, the sonic battering. The wrong one. Which is the one I really want, because you get some really funny reactions out of guys from that. And I like how the gargoyles are kind of themed differently for each area. Like, right here, like, Penguin likes his birds, so they're all bird-themed. But yeah, I gotta do this without being seen by anyone. Now, I kind of want to do an invert takedown, but I don't know if that counts as being seen or not, is my problem. Like, it'd be a great way to begin it, but, like... Again, I don't want to take that risk. But yeah, like, look at that. And the office to Penguin is right there. I could have just gone in right here this whole time and immediately been at him. Alright, alright. How no one saw that, I don't know, but I'm grateful. The ice cube. I'll have to check that out later, ask him what it was like filming War of the Worlds.
Get off the way! Should have placed an official order on Amazon to activate the drone. Nuts.
Alright. I don't think these guys have, like, heartbeat monitors or anything, so... Yeah, if you knock out a guy, it shouldn't alert the other ones. So that's nice. Alright, there's 4 guys left. Again, there's a lot of tricks you can do here, like exploding walls and all kinds of stuff, but like, again, I'm not doing that, I'm just trying to be simple, like, simple sound takedowns, make sure no one sees me. New Gotham Surveillance. What is that font that looks like it'd be in like a kid's play area or something? Oh, this is the Five Nights at Freddy's security room. What is this? It's like such a weird place to put it. There's not even like a chair or anything. Like, all right, there's 3 left. All right, corner cover. All right. But yeah, like I said, there's not much of this level left. I'm almost done with it. There we go. Again, I'm really trying to get this out before Christmas. I think my goal here is, like, I want, like, at least 1 boss fight per episode. Like, that's my goal, to try and get it out as fast as I can. And, do you see anyone? No, he did not. Okay. So, I gotta get behind that guy. I just don't know if the inverted takedown counts as being seen or not. That's what my problem is. These 2 guys are right next to each other. Maybe... Yeah, I'm not risking it. You didn't hear that. Or... Will this work?
If I go, I'm taking a hostage with me. Help!
I'm hoping this does not count as being seen, but let's figure it out. Yeah, this guy just exists to be the inverted takedown guy.
No! No!
Does that count? That does not count. Okay. Try it again. There we go. Or is it gonna, like, reload me, like, before I beat this? So that counted as being seen. Okay. On the bright side, I think I got 1 more Predator encounter to get this right.
What do you want? I didn't do nothing.
Who's your boss? What does Penguin want with him?
Alberto Falcone, but I got no idea what Penguin wants with him, I swear. I don't know what your game is, but old man Falcone will be in your debt if you take Cobblepot down. He's right through that door back there.
No thanks. I don't need the Falcones in my debt.
Mr. Falcone's gonna kill me if I don't get Alberto home alive.
Yeah, this is...
Falcone's gonna kill me if I don't get Alberto home alive.
This guy's a reasonable dude.
Now, where were we? Candy.
You suggested little Alberto over here.
My little own headcanon, that Odin guy they talk about, I kind of theorized he made the dude with the sledgehammer supposed to be him, since, like, Thor's dad, he has a hammer. I don't know, that's my logic there.
Let's see. Psychotic little bastard.
No, 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 please!
Now you best listen, Falcone.
Got a counterpart too?
This is
These last 2 episodes, it's just been people getting electrocuted and electrocuting things. Granted, 90% of that was me, but still. Seeing a recurring theme here.
What are you gonna tell your father?
That we're getting out of the weapons business. I promise. I'll make him do it.
It looks pretty close to how I did in Long Halloween, so that's nice.
Flapping, Bernie. But they ain't making the sound I want to hear.
What sound did you want to hear? Isn't that the exact noise you want him to hear? Or did you just want to hear him, like, squirm and be in pain?
You idiots better kill him, please.
And notice how the guy holding the hammer's model magically changes. Now, this is kind of a unique thing. I think this is the only time you meet a guy holding a sledgehammer in a combat scenario. But... like, yeah, like, you think, would it do more damage than, like, a regular baseball bat? It does not, as far as I know. Then again, I'm not heard just, oh, look at this little, like, umbrella area. That's cute.
Kill him, you bloody wankers! Don't stand there, kill him!
They're all laying down next to you. They're not standing.
Hold on a bloody minute! I seen your act! I ain't done nothing you not done!
Ever hung a man upside down? I don't know if it's worse than what you've done, but I don't know if you've done it before.
Black Mask. Put a bounty on my head. Where is he?
I don't keep tabs on every geezer with a grudge. You're not a popular bloke in this town.
Ow.
You're running out of time.
Ooh. Everyone's like, after what he did in the Colin Farrell Penguin show, I'm not spoiling it. It's like, yeah, this is why I want the Batman Part 2 to begin. Someone's joking.
Oh, Black Man, he's got problems of his own, I'd say. Someone broke in there.
Now the second boss, or third, or whatever this, I don't know. This boss. Now I gotta fight Deathstroke. Ooh.
It appears the game is over before it even begins.
The game's not over till I clear it before Christmas, buddy.
Slade.
Come on, One-Eyed Wilson. Let's tango.
You better have some surprises.
He gets out the sword, just immediately put it away. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, one of the most fun boss fights in the game, and good reason. It's one of the best boss fights in the series. Yeah, you gotta get really good with your counters here. That's like the main gimmick with this. And they're not choreographed with that little, like, blue spider sense looking thing. Alright. Ooh. Now, if you get up a good, like, combo enough to do a takedown, you can do that on him quite a bit. Now, it's funny, like, the game really, like, put a lot of emphasis on Deathstroke. Like, really builds him up. Like, there was a whole cinematic trailer with him. And, like... Oh, hold on, I'll just take that. Like, it's a... Ah, I can't do it. Okay, hold on. This probably looks weird on camera.
I've been training for this all my life. Ah, shit.
I just need to go faster and more aggressively.
Yeah, knocked off his mask. Yeah. Now, yeah. Got no helmet to protect you, so this will hurt extra hard. But yeah, they really build up, like, Deathstroke in the game, and the promos kind of great. Like, yeah, there's, like, a whole cinematic commercial for him. Like, he's a playable character for some challenge maps, and he just only appears right here. Like, he never, like, appears again in the game. But I don't really mind that. But still, it does feel kind of like built up him being in this. But yeah, you only fight him this one time. Whoa, what a weird gadget he has that I have no idea how that fits on any part of his body. Oh no, inconvenient place propane tanks. Yeah, there's no time he uses... Someone uses... I can't see what kind of gun that is. I think it's a handgun though. But yeah, like... A rare time someone uses what I think is a handgun, but again, I did get a better look at it. Maybe when I'm editing footage, I'll zoom in on it. But yeah. Yeah, you just gotta throw the propane at him before, like, he can actually, like, shoot you or anything. Okay, so he dodges my batteries, alright. I did learn from watching, Some Call Me Johnny's playthrough of this, or parts of it recently, one of my favorite Let's Play channels, it's the Super Gaming Brothers. You can use a backclaw on him, and it's really funny.
Giving him a bit too much credit.
Yeah, I felt like he had a stroke.
Damn!
Ooh! What? Where'd it go?
At this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Slade? Where? My words, like, play. Oh! Oh, he's watching the fight, that's cool. Penguin, take this. That did nothing. Okay. I think it glitched out of existence. Yeah, it's like playing Secret of the Mimic all over again. Hold on. Gotta restart the whole boss fight. I try to deviate a little bit, show off the bat claw, and he immediately despawns. It's like, I guess more of the stories only the Super Gaming Brothers can use it. I cannot. Okay. Okay, so no weapons.
Fight of your life. Enjoy your final moments.
I'll enjoy my final moments on the final offer. Not because I'm gonna die here, but because this is the last time I'm gonna be on this boat. Or inside of it, at least. I might go on top of it later, but I don't think you can re-enter the boat. Alright. You're lucky this time you had your helmet to protect you. Alright. Ooh.
Not for
Come on, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Yes, I'm saying that on purpose. Okay. Beat him, 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 beat him. Yeah! I'm curious though, like again, I found to bring masks and helmets. I'm curious, how was that helmet hooked up to, oh, I forgot to take down him. How was that helmet attached in a way where Batman could just like knock it off like that? I'm kind of wondering. Because he's got like sort of like a neck piece there, and I've assumed it was pretty tightly locked in, so I'm wondering how like Batman punched him so hard it would just like knock it off like that. Okay, the stab to the head is without the helmet just like, oh, that just always makes me cringe a little bit. Yeah, it's a brutal, nasty fight, like very well done. Alright. Yeah, this game easily has the best boss fights in the Arkham series. Yeah, if you get too close to the wall, you'll just automatically throw him back. You can't hug the wall too much. Right. Oh! Oh! Yes! Yes! Okay, the back claw actually worked that time. There we go. Okay, now I think on this part you break his staff. That was like metal, and he broke it with so much ease. I think the sword takedown was pretty brutal too. I think he like Mordhau slams him with the grip of it. Oh no, he doesn't. I remember that wrong. Oh yeah, it is like a little pistol in his holster. I see it now. Ooh, yeah, the sword is a bit harder to counter. Ah, yeah. Yeah, and during these little cinematic bits, you don't get a super clear look at it. You gotta be patient here. Ah, I messed up my counter. Okay. It's up real far back. Alright. Ow! Ow! Oh! Oh, I messed it up completely. Okay. No, you don't. Yeah! Oh! Oh! Okay. Oh, oh. Oh. You keep trying to hit him in the exact same way and he keeps blocking the same way. Maybe try a different technique. You, the blade black. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. This is when he like Mordhau style slams the sword hill. This is brutal. Yeah. Oh.
It's over, Slade. What are you?
I'm Batman. Oh! Yeah, if he didn't have those experiments, he'd be just brain dead after that. And probably clinically dead too. Smack the booty.
Penguin get away. There's more I need to ask him.
He's walking so slow. You could easily grapple up and catch him. Do it right now. Just do it right now. You could so easily. But no, he picks up this thing and holds it as slowly as possible. Wow, there's such a cool weapon Deathstroke has. And it's conveniently already bat-shaped. It's got like the little ears. But yeah, this thing is gigantic. How in the world does, like, Deathstroke fit this on his body? And how in the world does Batman fit this on his body? I better go after Penguin as fast as possible. Just like how I thought leaving Electrocutioner here was a good idea. I can use his device to get up there, even though I could also just grapple to it with my normal grapple hook. They just got a missile suspended from there. What if that just falls? Imagine some guys on the boiler deck. It's like, yeah, we're doing good. And then just like falls, crashes on them, then blows up. It's like, oh.
Tool I took from Deathstroke to grapple out of here.
I'm moving as fast as possible to catch up to the Penguin. I'm moving so fast. Oh, okay, that was me messing up right there. Alright, okay, come on. Get down to there. There we go. Penguin. What? But I was chasing after you so fast.
You're not getting into a nut, skivvies. They're getting into this room. Go on, then. Beat it a bit harder. Really make me feel it.
It just now hit me. Was that what I think it was, Joke?
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't lie.
I already made some during Deathstroke's fight. I beat you to it. Ah, what a great Christmas card. Goodbye. Okay, real talk though, is he talking about just this room? Is he filming this stuff somewhere else, or is he just literally in this room right next to me? Alfred, he locked the door. There's no possible way I could get through here. Even though there's also that... Yeah, he locked this door, but he locked the other one. Could I still get in for that same way I joked about how I could have gotten into the ship the whole time? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that concludes our epic adventure on the final author. So I've learned that, yeah, like, inverted takedowns count as being seen. So, yeah, next Predator encounter, I gotta do a good job to make sure I get the sonic battering upgrade.
Your cries for help have been heard.
Anarchy.
I am Anarchy, voice of the people, here to save you from the plague of corruption that now infests this once proud city. Those hired and elected to keep us free and safe won't lift a finger. And why would they? They've been bought and paid for, encouraged to turn a blind eye. If they won't act, I will. At dawn's first light, the sources of Gotham's ruin will be destroyed. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming of propaganda and consumerist garbage.
Ooh, I love propaganda and consumerist garbage. But yeah, but now we finally get to properly see Anarchy. We battled some of his anarchists earlier, but now he's a proper part of the game. Now, this is kind of a funny thing, and it ties in from other talks. I feel like you could do all those things in one go, but I feel like it almost would have been interesting if there were story missions that were, like, timed at certain points in the game. Because the buildings it's going to destroy are, like, I think the police station, the casino, and the bank. And I feel like it almost would have been cool if they were timed around, like, oh, when you were supposed to arrive to those areas. And sometimes I like playing the game in a way where it is timed to line up with those areas. But, yeah, but we can do it. But for the sake of this Let's Play, we can just do them all in one go right here. Here, what on?
Destroy all the evidence from the crime scene Penguin mentioned.
Well, first I gotta talk with Anarchy.
Hoping to get a minute of your time. See, I've got a story to tell you about crime and violence, greed and vengeance. But it's also a story of redemption.
Where's the projector come from?
Of change. I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike those I fight to overthrow, I believe in choice. So, I offer you one. Let them detonate, or stop them. Your actions will determine what I do with you.
Hey, miss, over here.
Thank you. This anarchist is very polite. He just gives you a nice little instruction where to find the bombs. Hello.
Whoa, easy now. I ain't looking for a fight. Got a message, that's all. Anarchy says if you're gonna make a withdrawal, you better do it soon.
So, I offer you one.
Alright. Yeah, but for the sake of this Let's Play, we're just doing all the Anarchy missions right now. Now, this is where my gliding really comes in handy. But yeah. Anarchy is, like, always kind of, like, a fun character when he's, like, written well, I think. His whole thing. I think... Because, like, his whole thing, it's like, he's an anarchist, and he's got a lot of different beliefs about that. But he's the kind of guy where, like, no matter how you feel about certain things, like, politically or philosophically, you can get a bit of where some of these coming from. If he's written well, you know. And I feel like, I always like it when characters are like that. I feel like Anarchy and, like, there's some other characters. Like, I think the Punisher and, like, Magneto should be written like that as well, where even if you don't agree with, like, what these 3 are doing, it's like, I understand, like, why they're doing this and why they see this as, like, logical things to do. I know, there's oh yeah, that was the homicide I was talking about earlier, that broken balcony. Yeah, you can see that way before you actually get to this part. Yeah.
An end to the competition and pressure.
Hi there. Nope.
They say money makes the world go round. It also makes everyone shackles.
I feel that, especially with overtime at work I gotta go do today.
You need to buy the next shiny thing your overpriced television seduces you. Imagine what we could accomplish if only someone would set us free. We work this out.
There you go. Alright. Alright, so that's the first one. Now let's...
We've got a problem.
So I saw. This Anarchy fellow mentioned 3 bombs, which means 2 still remain.
I need to find them.
I've no doubt you will, sir.
No, okay. He says 3 bombs, but, like... There's clearly way more than 3 right here. I guess he meant 3 bombings is what he meant. But yeah, these are, like... Weird looking. These almost look like old, like, World War II bombs or something like that. Don't disturb the anarchy baby. Gives a new definition to term baby boomer. Heh. This is why I'm not a comedian. Even though I try to be. But yeah, yeah. I think I'll just do this crime first, and I can do the rest of the anarchy missions a bit later. Yeah, there we go. But yeah. I beat one boss. I was planning on maybe fighting both Deathstroke and Anarchy's boss fights in this level. But, not level, part. But for now, yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it at this, like, crime scene thing. Maybe this wasn't the same crime scene I was thinking. No, yeah, no, this might have been a different one. But, yeah, these are just cool little side missions. So.
The police know the victim fell from a nearby building, but there's not much else in the file. His identity might shed some light on things.
God, police just did the bare minimum. It's like, just put a tarp over him and call it a day.
Brian Murphy, an account manager at the Gotham Merchants Bank. Cause of death, internal injuries sustained on impact.
It looks like he was not as well prepared for Murphy's Law as Milo was.
How and why.
Alright. Jezebel guns. He died right in front of a gun store.
Indicates a high velocity impact. I should check the roof.
Alright. That's farther away from this fall than I would have pointed. Yeah, there was a broken balcony here. Maybe this is what I was thinking of.
Was it an accident, or was he pushed?
Also, this is like a stone railing that he somehow broke through. That's crazy. Okay. It's kind of glitched there for a second there. Yeah, like, dude, he broke through this, like, solid stone railing. Either how strong was this guy's body, or, like, how weak was this railing?
The victim wasn't alone. And the scattered paperwork suggests he had a briefcase. I need to find that.
Now, if you review the scene, this makes it look like he threw the briefcase at him, not even like they're struggling over it, like, whee! Okay, hold on. Yeah, it fell down, no, it was on that thing right there.
Interesting. There are two sets of fingerprints here. One belongs to the victim, the other to Robert Haynes, a well-known con artist. Alfred, I need the last known location of Robert Haynes. I'll send over everything I've got in case it helps.
No need, sir. I already have a search area. Check your display.
Alrighty. If there's right here, there's also a good reason you want to shut down these, Oh, the anarchy thing's right next to it too. Maybe I can just do this all in one go.
We should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
I'll cover that later. Right now, I'm dealing with Robert Haynes and anarchy. Clearly a far bigger deal than Black Mass probably being murdered. I love fake in-universe media and products. It's one of my favorite tropes. Look at this, soda cola. Alright. Ooh! I meant to hit you, Robert. Sorry. I'll make up for it right now. Again, once you get the free flow focus, it kind of like slows things down a little bit. It's just so fun to like spam the beatdown on enemies. Alright. Now, if he's next to the railing, we'll do the interrogation. I think it will. I hope it does. Ah, I was hoping to do the one where he hangs him over it.
But then he starts to get nervous.
It just occurred to me, did this guy wear fingerless gloves when dealing with the briefcase? No wonder he got caught.
The bank. I'll go to the cops. I had to protect my interests.
And how'd that work out for you?
Don't wear fingerless gloves when doing crimes. It's stupid.
Alfred, contact the GCPD and let them know Brian Murphy's killer has been apprehended. Send over the evidence as well.
Consider it done, sir.
Alright, now it's,
I've planted 3 bombs.
Alright. Is that him right here? That looks like him right there, yeah.
Drawn to me. Go on, admit it. Like little moths to the light. Get on over.
Hey.
You wanna know what
We gotta shut them down to shut them up. Otherwise, we'll never be free.
You can't shut me off any more than you can the billboards, or the branding on your clothes, the flyers that litter the streets, the sound bites that clog the air.
Yeah, this is... Yeah, you gotta fly all the way across the bridge, but I love doing that. Gotta get all the way over here. Just trying to think of what to talk about right now. Yeah, there's all kinds of, like, other more anarchy stuff in here. Like, they really built him up in the game, kind of like Deathstroke too, but no, you really just do him, fight him these 3 missions, then you beat him, then you don't see him again in the game. There's all kinds of little, like, tags he leaves on buildings, kind of like the Riddler things, but, like, yeah, those are very optional. Again, I feel like it would have been neater if he was spaced out to be a more consistent, like, threat throughout the game, with, like, different bomb threats appearing at different times and stuff. That would be neat, but, you know, I could kind of do it all in one go, which, again, is convenient for Let's Play purposes right now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna, like, do all 3 and fight him. Honestly, it depends on how close the one bomb is. There we go. Also, in some ways, this might be... again, I said my goal was, in terms of when to progress through the game, I want, like, 1 boss fight per episode. And I think that's part of it here. The police station doesn't really have a real boss fight, as far as I know. I mean, it's got a... Brandon, the leader of the SWAT team, is, like, a huge jerk, and you have multiple opportunities to beat him up, and... I think I will take advantage of all of them. But, yeah, like, there's no real boss fight there, so I might make up for that by, it's like, okay, there's no boss fight this episode, but there's 2 in this episode. And just electrocutioner cards, he had a health bar. Let's see if I can get all the way there without gliding. I mean, no, without landing from gliding. Okay, I might have to just grapple up there. Yeah.
That man.
Oh, I did. Okay. I love how, like, quick quizzically said, like, oh, hi, it's the Batman. Like, you're not even scared. Like, oh, there's a bat person. That's neat. Okay. I'm surprised it's a bat. Gordon said it was a bad individual. They didn't know the gender yet. Ow! Alright. Another kind of nice detail. I think some of the generic criminals have, like, occasional, like, jewelry, like gold chains and stuff. These anarchy guys, who are implied to be mostly homeless people, they don't really have as many fancy decorations and stuff, so that's, like, a nice character design detail right here. Yeah, as far as enemies go, they're not too tough, and it kind of does reflect them being, yeah, poor with less resources. They don't really have, like, armored guys or even guns, I think. Yeah. Do have bombs, though. A lot of big bombs. Alright. See what this one says. Don't disturb the... Oh, anarchy. I thought that was an R at first. Wait. Roar. Oh, babe. Oh, it's the baby thing again. I thought that was an R at first. Like, what's Rarky? What's that? Alright, now let's... if I do all of them, it depends on just where the last anarchy bomb is. Okay, yeah, it's not anywhere near me, so, yeah, I might be calling it apart, honestly. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, okay, so I finally beat the final offer, and I beat 2/3 of Anarchy's plans, and... What is this poser doing? Like... okay. But yeah, that's, yeah, I think that's... I caught it apart for now. Alright. So, next episode, and hey, that way we could still maybe have a boss fight in this episode coming up. In addition to Lacey Towers and the police station, I think that's what's next. Okay, so I'm going to pull it apart here. Bye-bye. Here we go.